All right, Ian. This is I'm not sure what to make of this one.
Ow.
Florida woman plans to marry Tetris, according to a report. All right, so this is originally via My Nintendo News. All right, Norul Majabin Hassan, 20-year-old Florida student, has a romantic history. An interesting romantic history, according to this article. Latest fling is with a Tetris NES cartridge. So
Yeah.
she prefers to be known as Fractal Tetris Huracan. I'm not sure if in... First of all, yeah, it has to be Florida. But I'm not sure... It's Florida. So, I'm not sure if you can marry an inanimate object in Florida. I'm guessing no. But, maybe there'll be a special ceremony.
There might be a internet priest who could do it.
An internet priest?
I just call my dad. I mean,
so
he married Vonnie and I, and he's an internet priest.
Her love for the retro puzzler started in September of last year. So this is a whirlwind romance. This is very quick. She explains, Fractal. It started when I would play this game called Smash Run. I would hear the Tetris theme, and I thought it was nice. Every time I heard it, I would want to play Tetris. All I did was play the game and kept thinking I want to play Tetris. I think Tetris is so beautiful. He is about perfection, and he stimulates your mind. Physically, I get that feeling that people in relationships get, that they are the right one. So she's also had a relationship with a calculator named Pierre, and a companion cube from Portal, and an oscilloscope called Braxton. They make oscilloscopes still? Like the giant ones at the swap meet? Like the old ones from the 60s? You can buy a new one? I don't know that. I have no idea.
They're particularly important in sound design. Like they make ones that slot right into the synthesizers I have up front so you can see the waveform you're shaping.
Have you got to third base with that one yet?
I don't have one. I wish I did.
All right. So this woman is probably troubled in some way. I don't think this is a publicity stunt. What's weird, the weirdest thing to me, I'm not sure how much I want to comment on this, is that the label on the Tetris cartridge is, heavily damaged.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that. Likes cuddling with the Tetris cartridge? I don't make that. But that is the worst label of a Tetris cartridge I've ever seen. So, I don't know. Any comments? I don't know where to go with this.
Okay. So, I'm going to be the guy. It's odd, but it is a recognized thing.
Condition.
Yeah, condition, whether it's, however you want to look at it. And it seems weird because it's...
Objectophilia? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, objectophilia. They actually talk about it on an episode of We Bear Bears relating to food.
Oh. Educational.
But there's this line, and it might be strange. It's something upstairs, but this almost makes sense to me. She became obsessed. Oh, here it is. I think Tetris is so beautiful, Hassan says. He is about perfection and he stimulates your mind. Physically, I get that feeling that people in relationships get, that they're the right one. It's the stimulating the mind line that gets it. That gets me. It makes me just wonder, when people talk about love and attraction, you get different answers from everyone as to what stimulates that part of their brain that makes them feel an attraction or perhaps an addiction. Is it the brain chemistry? Is it physical attraction? Is it compatibility in bed? Is it sharing of interests? And when I read that line, I was like, I think on this one, maybe I've gotten that tenuous link, maybe that's it. It's interesting. I as a person with a bunch of his own issues, I don't want to comment too much on it, but I mean, it's obviously different. I mean, you can't say it's not, but that line in particular stuck out to me as something I hadn't thought of.
Yeah, it's like I said, it stimulates your mind. It's perfection. Can't really find that in humans,
no,
honey. So this might be the best for you if that's your line of thinking about having someone perfect in your life.
Yeah, I'm not saying
that might be part of it. According to the original article, is in Metro UK. She said growing up she didn't like humans, like she liked robots and things like that. So my question is, how did the original reporter find this person and decided I'm going to do a story on? That's what I'm trying to find out from the original article. I don't see it there, how this came out. Like if this was like a YouTube video or she posted on a forum, and she has like a big Tetris, the T symbol in her bed with her. She owns that. So yeah, this is not an act. She has this condition.
These are things. And yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say it's not out there, but when reading that article, I was like, oh, interesting. Okay. And then that was the end of the article.
Her quote is, "I'm not doing anyone or anything any harm. What is the issue? They think it's weird.
Truth.
But I asked them to give me
It's
one.
it's not really doing anyone any harm.
I asked them to give me one good reason why I shouldn't date Tetris, and they can't. I don't have a good reason why you shouldn't, but I don't know what happens 20 years from now or middle age if you regret marrying an inanimate object when you're 20. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. I have no idea.
What's the difference from some... I mean...
I'm trying not to make light of it too much because obviously this is something
that's the thing. I don't want to make light of it. And honestly, what's the difference what's the difference from someone who falls in love with reading or writing or anything else and just decides never to get married? And that's what they do. What about
you mean I fall in love with the hobby of reading? I don't identify that object though as a sexual object though.
Okay, yeah, it's different. But I'm just saying there are still people who
who take their hobby so seriously.
Who fall for their hobby so seriously that they leave romance out. This obviously has the added step.
This goes into physicality.
But there are dudes in their 50s who are at, the fucking hobby stores with their train conductor hats buying their trains, and they've never gotten married, and it's because they take their hobbies seriously. And honestly, I think model trains are kind of a fucking cool hobby.
Are those trains finding a special tunnel, Ian?
We don't know.
All right, that's a good out. We're going to end it on that one.